It's the One Micronesia Show, brought to you by Bank of Hawaii. Reach your possible.
Ali, Mogitim, Hafade Zantiro, Rananim, Kasalelie, Lengwo, and Yagwe. Welcome back to another episode of the One Micronesia Show. Here we go. We kick it off with the 2027 Guam Teacher of the Year, Carolyn Harowo. Check it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2027 Guam Department of Education Teacher of the Year is Carolyn Harowo.
Born in Palau and raised on island values, Carolyn's story began long before she ever stepped into a classroom.
So even though I was born in mainland Palau, I traveled between mainland Palau and the outer islands, and I spent a lot of my youth in the outer islands just living off the land with family. We relied on the water, we relied on the land, and we were raised to protect it because it's what's giving us life, right? And when I moved to Guam, I took it. I took it with me and I came here. But when I say my parents did a good job in raising us, is because we were never really sheltered from what the rest of the world was like. We spoke 3 dialects growing up. I spoke my mom's native tongue. I know a little bit of my father's native tongue, but I'm just not good at it because I don't practice it much. And then we spoke English.
At 13 years old, she made the move to Guam, entering a new environment, but quickly finding comfort through the people who welcomed her in.
And so when I came here, it wasn't a very difficult transition. But on top of that, when I came here, I met wonderful people who made that move easier. Like I met these great teachers who showed me how to go about school and what to look forward to. And again, I'm a teacher too now, and I try to do what they did and be the bridge for other kids because they were the bridge for me. So it wasn't that difficult of a transition for me because of other people.
Teaching wasn't always the original plan. In fact, Carolyn once saw herself in a completely different path.
I wanted to be in the forensic science field, right? I wanted to go into forensic science. But life happened, and again, it was teachers. Like Dr. Sanchez was the one who first came up to me and said, there's this scholarship. It's the Yamashita Educator Corps Scholarship, but it was such a good scholarship, and it was going to pay for my school. I just needed to pay back in service as a teacher. And because of life, I decided to go for it. I won the scholarship and I became a teacher.
After graduating at the University of Guam, she returned to teach at her alma mater, a moment she describes as both humbling and full circle.
I went to the University of Guam, and I keep saying this because I think I'm the luckiest girl because I keep meeting such wonderful people here on island, and they made things happen. Obviously, I worked for it, but I couldn't have gotten there on my own. And all of these wonderful people, they helped me get here, and they're the ones who taught me the ways, and they showed me how they did things. And obviously, I'm going to be like a sponge, and I'm going to absorb it and practice what they taught me, and it's been working out really well.
With the support of staff, leadership, and her school community, she continued to grow not just as an educator, but as a leader.
All 11 years of my teaching career has been at JFK. I graduated from JFK, Viva Islanders, 100% public school, right? So public school in Palau, public school here, UOG, and then I started at JFK. I'm so happy that I did because, again, the people at JFK are so supportive. None of this would have been possible at all. It was my admins who nominated. I know a few people nominated, but I know my admin was one of them, and she was like, please follow through. Because if she didn't say, please follow through, I would have been like, nope, I'm just a teacher. I don't have the credentials, or I don't think I can represent Guam that well. But because she said it, I was like, okay, let me give it a try. And the science teachers there, the whole faculty and staff there, they've been very supportive since I started teaching. 1, 2, 3.
Working with students from across Micronesia, she has seen firsthand their resilience, potential, and growth inside the classroom.
Because I am Micronesian, right? I became the Micronesian Youth Club advisor, and I absolutely love working with our Micronesian students. Watching our Micronesian youth starting to connect, right? Starting to connect with their school and understanding that they have knowledge. I like watching them grow and finding themselves in that manner. And then finding that, you know what, my traditional background knowledge or the things that my family members taught me, it's also science, it's just not written in English. Does that make sense? So yeah, I like doing that. And I like providing opportunities for them to go out there and learn more about Guam. We live here, so might as well learn about the cultures of Guam and their traditions.
Over the years, she's witnessed a powerful shift in how FAS students continue to rise, adapt, and succeed in school.
I see a lot more of our FAS students they're taking on leadership roles. And if you go to any events, before it was like, okay, they'll have one person, two people. Right now we have every single event will have a whole, like, now it's the Micronesian Youth Club coming up to represent. You know, we have them leading classes. Our way president this year, the overall body, school body president is from Pohnpei, you know, so they're starting to see that they are capable and they're good. So they're taking on roles, they're participating, they're showing up, they're graduating, and they're waving all the flags. And like, I'm here for it, I love it.
And for her, nothing is more rewarding than seeing students step into excellence.
I think what you really need to do is pause and then let the kids be who they are. When people ask me who I am, I'm like, I'm just a girl. But because I tell my students that I'm just a girl, and if I'm just a girl and I'm capable of doing different things, it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter where you come from. What really matters is what you bring to this table. And so my room, and it's always going to be written everywhere, it's like F106 this, F106 that. It became kind of like a safe place for students to just be just whatever they are. And we celebrate it. You have to celebrate your differences and your similarities. And because we allow students to come in and be like, hey, I'm from Palau and I am fully capable, you know, or hi, I'm from Yap, I'm from Chuuk, I'm from Pohnpei, I'm from Guam, and I'm fully capable of this. Allowing them to be them and not trying to make them something else, that helps a lot.
That journey recently led to one of the highest honors in education, being named the 2027 Guam Teacher of the Year.
So when my name was called, I was like, you should see it. My brother has like a zoomed in video of my face, and he's just like, you're very awkward. And I was like, yeah, because I was waiting for somebody else's name. So I just kind of got up, and until now, I have a hard time saying it because I'm just a teacher, I'm just a girl. And there's so many wonderful teachers. And so to be the Guam Teacher of the Year is kind of odd. It still feels weird to me, yeah.
As one of the first educators of Micronesian background to receive this recognition, she says the moment carries meaning far beyond herself.
People keep telling me that, and that's a lot of pressure. And yeah, people are so happy. You know, one of the things that I was really worried about when after I turned in the application, I kind of, took a step back and I was like, who am I to like be representing Guam? Like, I am from Palau. Like, why am I representing Guam? Even though I've lived here and I love this place and I call this place home and I help take care of this place, but I'm not Chamorro, I'm not indigenous to the land here, right? I know we're connected by that ocean, but I'm not indigenous. I was really hesitant about it. So I kind of threw like questions, and I kind of told like the indigenous Chamorros that I know, and I was like, hey, I kind of did this, and they're like, yes, go for it. And I was like, oh. And so because of that and all that support, I started feeling a little bit better about representing our island of Guam. But initially, who am I? Yeah, I'm just a girl. So.
And Carolyn had a message to all those who have supported her over the years.
I have a whole tribe here on Guam. I have a whole tribe in Palau, and I love my people from the FSM, and then I have friends in Marshall Islands, all over. They've always been so supportive of me, so I really, really, really am super thankful. And so I really want to thank all of them because they allow me to be me, having that strong foundation. So I really want to thank everybody, from my family members to my friends to the JFK team, like faculty, staff, everybody. When I first started teaching there, they could have just let me be, right? But they did, with a lot of support. And so because of all of that support, we were able to reach this. And this is, although it is terrifying, it is a great position to be in.
Carolyn closes with deep humility, saying she will continue to do her best to represent her students, her family, and the people of Micronesia.
I am humbled, honored, and I'm horrified all at the same time to be representing Guam on the national level. But I do know that I have lived here long enough and I've learned enough about this community, and over the next few months I'm going to go out and I'm going to learn a lot more about the people of Guam to make sure that I am representing all of us really well. And yeah, it's a lot of pressure, but it's something that I'm going to carry with pride for my people. And my people is the entire Micronesia, because we are one. But yes, one Micronesia.
What an inspiring talk we had with Carolyn. Thank you so much for the time, and thank you for your story. Such an amazing one. Guys, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with more The One Micronesia Show.
It's the One Micronesia Show, brought to you by Bank of Hawaii. Reach your possible. It's the One Micronesia Show, brought to you by Bank of Hawaii. Reach your possible.
The One Micronesia Show continues. We talked with teacher Carolyn Haro. Now we get to talk with her students to find out what they think of the 2027 Guam Teacher of the Year. Check it out. While awards and recognitions tell part of the story, the true measure of a teacher can often be found in the students they inspire. For Carolyn Haruo's students, her impact reaches far beyond textbooks and lesson plans.
When I first heard that Miss H was given Teacher of the Year, my first thought was that she really deserved this, and I think being her student, she made our class such a great learning environment.
I think what makes her stand out is that she does more than just teach. She impacts more beyond the classroom.
I knew in the past people have always tried to nominate Miss H for Teacher of the Year, but she never wanted to accept it. And this year, she really deserved it.
I had a feeling that she really was gonna win and that she really deserved it. As much as all our teachers deserve it, I felt like she really had worked hard, not just this year, but all the years leading up to this point.
Anybody who comes across Miss H will automatically know that she's a great, not only teacher, but also a leader. She really just cares about helping her kids and her students.
Through encouragement, patience, and genuine care, she has helped shape confident young leaders both inside and outside of the classroom.
And she was just telling me to just keep smiling, even though it's hard. You don't have to go through it alone. There's people there to help you at all times.
Several things that will stay with me that Miss H has taught me is embrace your uniqueness. Everyone has their own kinds of likings and dislikings and their own little quirks, and Miss H tells everyone to embrace all of it.
Things that Miss H taught me that were really important was, one, just take things one step at a time.
I learned from Miss H that I'm never truly alone in all my struggles, because during my hardest times this past year, Miss H has been through it with me, and I'm very thankful for Miss H.
I connect with Miss H because we're also Palauan, and so she really embraces her culture and where she's from, and I feel like I really embody that, and she makes me feel proud of also where I'm from too. So.
And perhaps that greatest achievement of all, not the awards received, but the lives changed along the way.
Thank you for all the help that you've been to me throughout my senior year. I needed it so much, and without you, I don't think I would have done as well as I did. And I hope you bless the lives of all your future students to come.
Honestly, my message to Miss H is to just keep being awesome, keep being the person you are, keep uplifting spirits. Ever since I was a freshman chud, I had no friends, but Miss H was always there to like light my path. She was my flashlight, period. So I just want to say thank you, Miss H, for all you've done, and keep doing you, period.
Thank you, Miss H, for all that you've done for me and always being there to support me throughout my countless endeavors and all my problems. But most importantly, I hope you know that you are more than deserving of this award, and I hope that you keep doing whatever it is that you're doing. Keep being you, because you are that girl and you will forever be that girl. And I'm just super thankful for everything that you've done for me and all other students that you've had. Thank you so much.
I would just like to say thank you, Miss H. Like, although we only met like my senior year in marine biology honors, like I really enjoyed the class, and I felt like I got to really express myself and be who I was in that class, and that really helped like be comfortable and enjoy like my senior year. So thank you for everything that you've done for our class, especially.
Miss Haro, you truly have made an impact on my life since the first time I met you at the game, the JFK game, and I asked you to join OGS. Since then, all the laughs, smiles, hellos, and up to senior year when I took your class has truly made an impact on my life. And I want you to know that everything you do, from the teachings inside the classrooms, from telling people it's okay to make mistakes, to the hellos, it truly impacts all of the students' lives, and everyone that you speak to, you make a difference in their life and on our island, and I know you're gonna make a global impact. Thank you for everything you've done.
Viva Miss H, we love you, and Viva JFK!
Again, congratulations to Guam Teacher of the Year of 2027, Carolyn Harao. And also thank you to the students who took their time to come out and to talk to us, to give us a whole new perspective of who Carolyn Harao was. So thank you so much to the students. To Carolyn, thank you. We're going to take a break and we'll be back with more of the One Micronesia Show.
It's the One Micronesia Show, brought to you by Bank of Hawaii. Reach your possible. It's the One Micronesia Show, brought to you by Bank of Hawaii. Reach your possible.
One Micronesia Show continues, and this next story is epic because we talk with Wilton Ngotel, one of 4 members of a crew that's rowing from Washington all the way down to Maui, Hawaii. Check it out.
It's probably the last beautiful sunset that we've seen before at the start of week 2, before everything shifted.
Out in the middle of the Pacific, where land disappears and horizon remains, 4 men are pushing through an extraordinary challenge of human limits. Wilton Ngotel is one of the 4 men taking on a challenge few would ever imagine, rowing over 3,000 miles from Washington to Maui, Hawaii. No engines, no sails, just 4 men, a boat, and an open ocean. Just the night before speaking with us, the crew faced a setback when their water pump failed. Another reminder that nothing about this journey comes easy.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me, man. Like you said, there's still challenges. As a matter of fact, yesterday, we had our water pump go out.
Oh no.
And we have a hand pump on board, but like that's even, the borders in itself. Just to make 8 ounces, it's like 20 minutes. But thankfully, we got our minds together, and with enough patience, we figured it out and managed to, I think the benefit of growing up in the islands, and then the guys that I'm with, we're all like MacGyvers,
Born and raised on Saipan with Palawan roots, Wilton says this journey started long before the boat ever left shore.
Yeah, so to start, my professor, who's the owner of the jiu-jitsu gym that I go to, he always wanted to go on adventures, and I kind of just sided with him that it was actually supposed to be 2 trips. It was Seattle to Maui, and then Maui going to Saipan, Guam, around that area.
Wow.
I was supposed to go on the second one, and then 2 guys dropped out. So he invited me, and I jumped on board. But furthermore, for the reason why the expedition is, it's just wanting to be adventurous and choosing people that have the same heart and choosing things that are light our souls on fire and just going and doing it. You know, for the most part, doing, you know, showing other men that, you know, doing extraordinary things is still very much possible. You know, why are we subjected to being held down? Who said we cannot do anything that we wanted to do, even something as preposterous as this?
Faith, family, and an island upbringing became the anchor that helped him commit to the unknown. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So at the same time that I got invited, I was really walking to my faith, and it's just all timing. So I kind of had goosebumps. But I went and I spoke to the wife first, and the wife said, she goes, dude, that is ridiculous, but it's a once in a lifetime opportunity, and you should go talk to God, talk to your kids, and see if that's something that you're really having your heart to do. So that's kind of how it came about.
And out there are no shortcuts, only rhythm, repetition, and resilience.
Coming out on the water, there was obviously going to be like an element of fear, but I reserved to kind of deal with that when that came up, and it never came up. Anything that has challenged me out here has been something that if it's something that was going to contain fear, I switched it to being more prepared on what's going to happen, what I need to do, rather than fear and panic and just like incremental steps in that. Once you get to the other side of the storm, you just feel a lot more stronger, a lot more courageous, a lot more grateful. There was 2 weeks where it's just rain and cold, and during the windstorm, and everything was wet in the cabins. Like, we were just soaked.
Oh man.
So that was pretty much that. But overall, anything is hard on this boat. I just see how big the boat is. Just to drink coffee, food, just to use the restroom. Everything that we do in normal life is just 10 times harder. Just rocking, windy and raining, and then you gotta go around the buoys, but they're all challenges that we kind of asked for. We asked for it, and so far we've overcame all of those. But now it's just monotonous, just the repetitive.
He reflects on what it means to cross the same ocean his ancestors once navigated, without maps, without engines, but with instinct and courage.
My first thought is they're badass. They're badass. They're untouchable. We're using like GPS and everything, and so it's tough. Like, I read books and I'm trying to look at the waves to just see if I can picture what they're counting. And that's a skill in and of itself. I'm definitely proud to be a descendant of that, and just all glory to God for giving me eyes to see that and really appreciate it. But yes, for Micronesians and the Voyagers, that's next level.
The experience, he says, strips life down to its simplest form: survival, teamwork, and trust. And in that simplicity, he's learned something deeper about himself.
It's really, I don't plan to return the same. Therefore, looking backwards as we're rolling forward, I'm letting a lot of things go, because I want to come back with a renewed mind.
One stroke and one day at a time. A mindset that now defines every moment on the water.
That's a pretty good question. It's also a tough question, considering like what happened yesterday. That never happened. Probably would have never got thrown off. Now we have a renewed mindset of, not looking at the final destination, but kind of just taking it one stroke at a time, one day at a time. Because that kind of almost gave us instant gratification. It's like a wake-up call. We made it halfway, and then this thing happened, and now we're just like, we can't be celebrating anything yet,
It's a reminder that even the longest journey is only made up of small, steady movements forward.
Man, you feel that falling in your heart to go for something greater, and it comes with fear. Go and do it. Go and do it. If you feel like you're going to disrespect your parents, obviously if it's the wrong thing, then you are in the wrong. But if you feel everything right, go and do something. And, based on our society, go and do it. Start breaking chains. Start being held down. For me, to everybody, I didn't leave Washington to be better than anybody. That's to be greater for you. I want to be used as an example to, be humble and vulnerable. Just dig deep into your soul and just let it all out. That's how we're going to change as a people, as a nation, and become better for one another.
As they push towards Maui, Hawaii, Wilton says he already knows this won't end as a voyage, but as a transformation. Thank you so much to Wilton. What an inspiring story, and good luck to you and the crew. I know you guys are halfway through, and I know you guys are going to make it safely. So we'll see you on the other end. Guys, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with more of the One Micronesia Show.
It's the One Micronesia Show, brought to you by Bank of Hawaii. Reach your possible. It's the One Micronesia Show, brought to you by Bank of Hawaii. Reach your possible.
One Micronesia Show, we're down to our last and final one, and you know what it is. It's time for the One Mic Jam Sesh. Let's go.
Let me know, oh, 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 if you can roll, oh, 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 oh. I just wanna know your name. You got me feeling no shame. Let you know I ain't playing no games. Really feeling your frame. Let me know, oh, 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 if you can roll, oh, 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 oh.
Got me feeling no shame in my game. My only shot, then I'm a shooter like Dame. Slide on me, baby, take it back to my place. All them curves on your body got me swerving out of lane. See, I'm a player, but I ain't been playing. Shorty got me locked like my name, Tory Lanez. Really trying to put my hands around them cakes and caress that body with some oil and them roses. And if you with it, then let this be the moment. Get in the waves and split it like a Moses. I'm from the gutter, but I think you already know this. I do my dance next morning like I'm like this.
Let me know, oh, 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 if you can roll, oh, 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 oh. I just wanna know your name. You got me feeling no shame. Let you know I ain't playing no games. Really feeling your frame. Let me know, oh, 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 if you can roll, oh, 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 oh.
Drop the low and let me know where we can go. No dream team, she got a man, she playing like a banjo. Meet her by the bando, we smoking up on Pasto. Off-road, back road, I beat her in the Tahoe. Keep it on my hip with that 9 like a rondo. Shoot my shot, long shot, back shot, Lonzo. Girl, I need your loving, all your loving, girl, is Mando. I just wanna slide with you, babe. Turn your bad days into better days. I'll never leave you anyway. Baby, let me know, I'll be on the way. I'll be on the way. Baby, let me know, I'll be on the way. Baby, let me know. I'll be on the way.
Let me know, oh, 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 if you can roll, oh, 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 oh. I just wanna know your name. You got me feeling no shame. Let you know I ain't playing no games. Really feeling your frame. Let me know, oh, 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 if you can roll, oh, 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 oh.
Thank you so much to Carolyn Horao, and congratulations again on being named the 2027 Guam Teacher of the Year. Also, thank you so much to Wilton and Littell for taking his time out of the middle of the Pacific to talk with us and share his story, their story, and why they're doing this. Congratulations. We can't wait to see you guys at the finish line. And again, thank you to everybody who's watching at home, wherever you are in the world, for watching One Micronesia Show. And a huge, huge thank you to our sponsors, Bank of Hawaii. We'll see you on the next episode of the One Micronesia Show. My name is Victorious, and all I gotta say is peace.
It's the One Micronesia Show, brought to you by Bank of Hawaii. Reach your possible.